Good afternoon, folks. We have something big happening in Bella Coola today. We are about to have the first annual scooter races that are going to leave here from this location. And right now, we have our contestants prepping their machines. As you see right here, we have contestant number one. Very tough, solemn, stoic Neil McKinnon. Over here, Stuart's off to sabotage the machine or to get another machine ready, and so now we wait. Contestants have made sure they bought extra fuel. Looks like Grower's Cider may be the fuel of choice, and this would be the first EV race in Bella Coola that we are aware of. We are still waiting on contestant number 2. Stewie Wilson has been a no-show. Oh, we have the contestant coming right now. The contestant appears to be coming out the door. Please, the suspense is unbelievable. He's coming. Stu is here. He is the racing contestant number 2, Stu Wilson. On this epic first time EV race in Bella Coola to the Warf from Shady Pines. I imagine it's called something else. Rain is beginning with the Mountain View launch race, Mountain View Lodge. Stewie's moving out. Stewie's in the parking lot. Now we got to get ready here, and I got to get in position here. As you can tell, the contestants have already buggered off before I had a chance to load, and they're off racing. Fiona's going to try catching them. They're now up, making the corner up here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Heavy braking and acceleration going on. Fiona may get stuck behind him on the hill. Alright, contestants are heading to the wharf. Neil has definitely fallen behind as Stewie's definitely gotten ahead. Stewie's definitely in the race lead right now at this present second. And the heat as well. The rain is holding back a little bit.
Come on, McKinnon!
Oh, we're now having lag. Stewie's well ahead and actually moving at a pretty brisk pace in this race, I tell you. Neil is a good 200 feet behind. But don't worry, we hear there's some hills on this course that may cause some intervention here.
The race is on, man!
Traffic even pulled over here for this race, as Stewie's definitely in the lead. Neil got the shitty end of the stick on this because he got the slower machine by the looks of this. We do have traffic approaching. It could be our chase vehicle to make sure this race is safe. Stewie's well in the lead. Neil is almost out of sight. As the contestants come up, Stewie's starting to slow down. We don't know if he is having mechanical problems or if it's just he's we're going off the road here. Looks like we're 4x4 here. Cars are coming. Looks like there's hazards coming on up behind the road here. We're now got traffic hold up here. Stewie's well on the way. As this race continues, Stewie is definitely in the lead. He picked the smart machine. Stewie owns both machines, so we figure Stewie probably sabotaged vehicle number 1. Well, I think he's letting Neil catch up. If you can pull over where you can, because they're blocking traffic. Yeah. Yep, he probably will. As you can tell, the distance have separated. We're so far behind, I can barely see the contestants now. Stewie's now picking up speed. Oh, is Stewie ever picking up speed? He's actually shitting himself a little bit here coming around the corner.
He's gonna lose his cover!
He might. That's okay. That means you got time. Alright, Fiona, you can let him over. Stewie, let the traffic by. Stewie's well in the lead. All right.
He's gonna lose his cover.
We'll see. It's all part of the risk of racing. Oh, Stewie's decided he's more worried about the cover than winning the race. He's going to make sure that Neil catches up, makes corner. This is starting to look like a Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner scenario. Here comes the next round. He is fucking flying. He's now picking up speed as he makes the corner. Contestant number 2. We're starting to get a little bit of a breeze and a rain in this race. That is correct. You have to go a lot slower, Fiona. You're losing camera work here. I can't even see him now. Oh, Neil is now catching up. Neil's catching up. Fiona's speeding away and not letting us be able to watch this race. Slow down, Fiona. Just a hair. There we go. Neil's trying to kick him. Neil's now using his feet to help along, get the progress going. He's rowing hard. The rowing is helping. Stewie is catching up, and Stewie's now in 4x4 as he's particularly trying to do the off-road part of this course. Neil has to make the moves. Neil's refueling.
Hey, come on, McKinnon. Give her shit.
Oh, they're now complaining about the horsepower of their electric vehicles. This is the state of Canada right now, as these vehicles will be made mandatory by 2035. Thank you, Trudeau. As we're approaching the first major obstacle of this course in this beautiful Bella Coola here, as you can see, out near the tide flats, this race has been going quite swimmingly. Oh, he's coming up behind. Looks like Neil's going to go for a grab. Neil has grabbed onto the back of Neil has pushed him off the road. Oh, they now have contact. I'm too small to see because we pulled way too far ahead once again. Oh, now they're side by side. They are right together, side by side in this race. The race is definitely going well. Oh, he's pushing Stewie over to the side. No contact was made.
Okay, let's see what happens on this hill. You probably take me.
Oh, now we're coming up to the big hill. This hill is a killer for most EVs, including the Chevy Volt, the Tesla, any EV really. Don't worry, you're in a 6.2 liter V8 to make sure we make this hill. Stewie's well in the lead, and he seems this power band's quite high and doing quite well. As we round the hill, we're on the hill now. Stewie's well in the lead. I wonder if we're going to have a race number 2 where Stewie drives the other one and Neil drives this. Neil has now assumed aerodynamic posturing by keeping his head lower like you do on a motorbike. Stewie's running out of juice. Stewie's moving over. Neil's now doing the Fred Flintstone and using his foot power to get up the hill. Yep, he's actually gaining momentum by doing this. It's actually working. So recommended if anybody owns a Tesla, Chevy Volt, or a Rivian, putting your foot out the door will help your performance. We're now on the downhill. Stewie's actually catching up, and our chase vehicle is going to have to speed up.
Oh my God.
Stewie's worried about the horsepower. He's had a couple shakes and close calls. Coming close to the edge again. He's doing fine. Neil and Stewie are on the 3/4 part of this race. Soon we'll be coming by the old log loading boom area. Not the log, it's A-frame loader, the donkey punch, coming up here soon through the rock cut. We have to be careful because of the traffic on the wharf here. It's pretty heavy today, so we have to watch the traffic
We're
scenario.
gonna switch bikes.
Looks like they're going to switch. Oh, it looks like we might be pulling over for a switch. Fiona, you're going to have to stop as soon as you can. And here we are. It looks like we're at the halfway point. I'm not sure if this was a mandatory switch of vehicles, but this is a way to, getting out. I can't zoom or nothing. We're going to try. And we're now at the point where they have stopped, and Stewie is now taking off in the four-wheeler, and Neil is taking his extra fuel bottle, and he's loading up onto the other machine. Stewie didn't even tell him how to start it, and off they go. Now they're off to the races once again. Stewie has now obtained the same posture of lowering the head in order to get more aerodynamics. Neil has now equaled the pace of this race, and they seem to be doing fine. The pace race is now equal at the 3/4 point mark. Race continues. Nobody has had an injury yet. A couple of close calls. Nobody's died. Oh, Neil's now swerved in front of Stewie. Oh, he's trying to cut him off. Looks like that radical driving may cost Neil if he does have an accident. Oh, he's looking back. Oh, he's almost off the road. Cars are coming. We are coming up to the second round here. We're probably going to have to move the scenario over a bit as traffic is coming. Here they come. Traffic is on the way. Neil's refueling once again, and we are now coming down another grade here. And this should cause speed. It's an EV. Come on, what do you guys expect? All right. So far, a very beautiful racing view. We should actually open this up to rally cars, the Formula One, but who wants to watch an electric race? Well, you are right now. Okay, we're at the serious point. We've now reached the boat launch trailers on the way to the wharf. Neil has hit the gravel. Oh, maybe he's pulling over to let cars by. Yep, this is Bella Coola. So it looks like they pulled over to let the car by. They're coming up quick. Camera car is doing fine here. I can see the chase vehicle maybe pulling over to let the traffic by. This is a dangerous race on a highly trafficked road here into the wharf at Bella Coola. Stewie's on his way now. Stewie's making up good time. Stewie's now catching up. This race has been 11 minutes and 18 seconds in progress. Getting another traffic jam. We're now being caught up here. Excuse me. And we're now rounding the Mueller corner. Evident by most of the big logs that have come from booming and salvage. Past the old BC Packers shed and cannery area. Race is going swimmingly. Neil's now ahead, mainly because Stewie gave up his ride in exchange at the halfway point. We are definitely here, passing all of the tourist parked trailers. Neil's making good progress here as we come up. Stewie's still got the slow position going. Oh, and we have campers too now. We have trucks, campers, and trailers. The race continues. It looks like the first one is going to be across the line this event. Neil has developed problems. We're not sure what happened, but it's an EV, so it probably shut down on him. Oh, Stewie's caught up. Stewie is now side by side. Oh, Stewie's ahead. And Neil got going again one more time. As we're making it up, we're coming up to the finish line. Right past the yeah, right behind. Oh my God, they are correct. We have a lineup of thousands of vehicles behind. Oh wait, okay, it's just one. We're now coming up to the finish line, and they decided to tour this end, and it looks like hair by a tire. It is Neil. Neil has won by a hair. It looks like we're definitely going to have a recount race in this event. Thank you, and have a good day.